This is going to be an interesting one. Let's go. Is anyone there? Hello? 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 Mate. Well, hello and welcome to the Tequila Hour. My name is Amanda. This is the Tequila Hour. It is 5:24 p.m. on the 7th of January 2024 in Australia, New South Wales, in the secret location. And yeah, let's do a podcast about something a little bit crazy today. I am going to do something a little bit different. No, I'm not going to talk about, I know, it's tempting. I'm not going to talk about the trials and tribulations of my mental health. No, I'm not going to talk about my work. No, I'm not going to talk about my goals and aspirations for 2024. Guess what? You won't guess. Or you might, because I haven't titled this yet. Because usually, look, I'm going to tell you right now, with my podcasts, they're on the fly, okay? I probably should be more prepared. I probably should have scheduled ideas every week. I probably should have a lineup of what those are. I probably should then advertise them. But guess what? I don't. I wing shit when it comes to my podcast because really, I don't know, it's just about, I don't know, what is it about? It's just about enjoying myself, having a chat. So grab a drink, grab a snack if you need one. I've got a drink. I am drinking tequila today. I know. It's not vodka. It is actually, yeah, I know. I'm going to take a sip right now. Yeah, it's actually tequila. And yeah, just sit back and relax and listen to the smooth tones of my voice. When I talk about astral projection, yes, I don't know why I'm laughing. Astral projection, okay? I'm going to say it one more time. Astral projection, right? Now, I'm pretty sure in previous podcasts, I'm thinking about a podcast where I talked about levitation and where I've talked about telepathy, I think. Did I? I don't know. Anyway, astral projection I've mentioned, but I've actually said astral planing. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, I'm talking about astral projection. What is astral projection, you might ask? Astral projection, also known as astral travel, in brackets, is a term used in esotericism. What? Esotericism? Is that a word? Esotericism. Esotericism. Anyway, to describe an intentional out-of-body experience, OBE in brackets, that assumes the existence of a subtle body known as the astral body or body of light through which consciousness can function separately from the physical body and travel throughout. So astral projection is a term used to describe this. What? Let's get more into it. Okay, that was as described by a quick Google search. Astral projection. Now I'm going to the Wikipedia site, which is all truth. Not. ASMR. Astral projection, also known as astral travel, is a term used, which I've said this. The idea of astral travel is ancient and occurs in multiple cultures. The term astral projection was coined and promoted in the 19th century theosophists. I don't know. It is sometimes associated with dreams and forms of meditation. Some individuals have reported perceptions similar to descriptions of astral projection that were induced through various hallucinogenic and hypnotic means, including self-hypnosis. There is no scientific evidence that there is a consciousness where embodied functions are separate from normal neural activity, or that one can consciously leave the body and make observations of the physical universe. And astral projection has been categorized as pseudoscience. Surprising. What? Accounts. So let's break it down. So the ancient Egyptians, similar concepts of soul travel appear in various other religious traditions. For example, ancient Egyptian teachings present the soul as having the ability to hover outside the physical body via the ka, as in Ka, or subtle body. There is other religions that it talks about. The main one being Hindu, believe it or not, and there's Japanese. I'm going to tell you right now, there is, when we talk about astral projection, there is many different cultures that believe in this. The expression, sorry, I'll go back a bit. Ancient Egyptians, Amazonians, Inuit, Hindu, Japanese, Taoist, Judic and Christian, Western esoteric terminology. The expression astral projection came to be used in two different ways. For the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, or some theosophites, it retained the classical and medieval philosophers' meaning of journeying to the other worlds, heavens, hells, the astrological spheres, and other landscapes in the body of light, but outside these circles the term was increasingly applied to non-physical travel around the world. I'm just going to stop the recording for a second. And I'm back. Yes, I could hear my TV in the background and I had to turn it off. Anyway, let's continue, shall we, about astral projection. Though this usage continues to be widespread, the term etheric travel, used by some later theosophists, I don't even know how to say that word, offers a useful distinction. Some experiments say they visit different times and or places, etheric. Then it is used to represent the sense of being out of the body in the physical world, whereas astral may connote some alteration in time perception, Robert Monroe, whoever that is, describes the former type of projection as local eye, or the here now, involving people and places that exist. Robert Bruce calls it the real-time zone, RTZ, in brackets, and describes it as the non-physical dimension level closest to the physical. This etheric body is usually, though not always, invisible, but is often perceived by the experiment, as in the person who is experiencing this, I'm assuming, as connected to the physical body during separation by a silver cord. Why is it silver? Some link falling dreams with projection. Okay. According to Max Heindel, the etheric double serves as a medium between the astral and physical realms. In his system, the ether, also called prana, which you may not know, is the vital force that empowers the physical forms to change. From his descriptions, it can be inferred that to him, when one views the physical during an out-of-body experience, one is not technically in the astral realm at all. Okay. Other experiments may describe a domain that has no parallel to any known physical settings. Environments may be populated or unpopulated, artificial, natural or abstract, and the experience may be beatific, horrific, or neutral. A common theosophical, that's such a shit word, belief is that one may access a compendium of mystical knowledge called the Akashic Records. What the fuck? In many accounts, the experiencer correlates the astral world with the world of dreams. Some even report seeing other dreamers enacting dream scenarios unaware of their wider environment. The astral environment may also be divided into level or subplanes by theorists, but there are many different views on various traditions concerning the overall structure of the astral planes. They may include heavens and hells and other after-death spheres, transcendent environments, or other less easily characterized states. What? There is no known scientific evidence that astral projection is an objective phenomenon exists. There are cases of patients having experienced suggestive of astral projection from brain stimulation treatments and hallucinogenic drugs such as ketamine, phencylamine, and DMT. Robert Todd Carroll writes that the main evidence to support claims of astral projection is anecdotal. Is it anecdotal? I don't know, and comes in the form of testimonials of those who claim to experience being out of their bodies when they may have been out of their minds. Subjects in parapsychological experiments have attempted to project their astral bodies to distant rooms and see what is happening. However, such experiments have not produced clear results. Look, and then there's a whole lot of shit that basically Wikipedia. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to talk about astral projection. Okay? What is the meaning of astral? Relating to or resembling the stars? Relating to a supposed non-physical realm of existence to which various psychic and paranormal phenomena are ascribed, in which the physical body is said to have had a counterpart. Counterpart? What? I don't know. Look, let's talk about it. I've talked about this before. I think I've touched on when I've described as astral planing and actually meant astral projection. Now, I'm going to relay it to myself. Now, there was a time in my life where I'm trying to think of my age. I think I was I 18? No, can't be. I think it could be. I think I was 19. Okay, I'm going to give you a picture and then I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So I think I was 19 actually, and I was living – I was going to say where I was living and then you'll know where I am. No, I was living in New South Wales. Anyway, I think I've mentioned this. For a period of my life, for a short period of time, I was actually living in a youth hostel. I won't go into the reasons why, but I was. And then through living at this particular hostel, I made, I said I was a maid. I acquired. I became good friends with a girl called, I don't know what her name is. Is it Carrie? It wasn't Carrie because I'm thinking of you, Carrie, for some reason. Is it Kari? I don't know. Anyway, she had red hair. That's all I remember. I think it was Kari. Anyway, I can't remember her name. It may or may not come to me. But anyway, we became really good friends. She was a couple of years younger than me, but living at this youth hostel, we formed a quite strong relationship. We were like, let's leave this place and let's live out on our own. So we, at the time, were living in this youth hostel at Umina. No, I just said it. It doesn't matter. It's nowhere where I live right now, on the New South Wales. And we moved to another suburb. Anyway, we moved out with each other, and what am I trying to get at? I don't know what I'm trying to get at. For a period of time, I remember she was really interested in white magic, okay? She was interested in the white arts, as in, I don't know if she practiced being a white witch. I can't remember. I don't know. It was a long time ago, like I said. I'm like 50-something years old, and this was when I was 19, so it was a long fucking time ago. Anyway, I remember she was really interested in this shit. And she was interested in being a white witch or the white arts. I don't know, I can't remember, but in its totality. But as part of this, she talked about, I remember, going into a meditative state and then astral projecting, basically. So the premise being that you were in a relaxed state and then you may or may not have been asleep. I can't really recall. Okay, I paused the recording and now my fucking neighbour has decided to has decided to mow their lawns while I'm doing a podcast. Fucking fantastic. Really? Stupid bitch. What was I talking about? I was talking about astral projection. I still can't think of the Sheila's name that I was friends with. I'm thinking is it Casey? It's not Casey or Cara, or I can't think of her fucking name. Anyway, I remember that she was really into the whole premise. No, actually, no. Sorry, I just have to interrupt this podcast by saying that my neighbour to my left, where I reside, it's actually her child who looks about, 14, who's mowing the lawn on a fucking Sunday. Right when I'm recording this podcast. Fantastic. Thanks for doing that. Thank you very much. Yeah, hooray to you. Good on you. I'm distracted by that stupid bitch. Anyway, whatever her name was, she was into the white arts. I don't know why. I don't really recall why that happened. I'm still trying to think of a name. But she was into the white arts. And apparently I didn't even know how this was, astral projection was part of being a white witch. I really don't know how. Oh, sorry, quick update. My neighbour is actually out the front, whippersnipping, and her daughter is mowing. Yeah, so you'll hear her mow in the background. My apologies. Anyway, I honestly do not know how astral projection, I really don't know how it was encompassed in the whole white witch thing. I don't know. But I remember she talked about it, and I don't know, for a period of time, look, I wasn't a practicing white witch, but I lived with someone who, I don't know, believed in that shit on, you know, not in spells and stuff, but I don't know, it was just doing shit. And as you do when you're 19 and do stupid shit. And I remember, really, if I was to say to you, what is astral projection? I would say to you, in my personal, no one else's, my personal experience, you get yourself into a meditative, even like hypnotic state. So you're very calm, you're very relaxed, and you then, I think, I'm trying to tell you the experiences I have had personally, where you, I don't know, you meditate, so you're like very calm, okay? And then if I was to say to you, you know, I'm in the secret location in Australia, New South Wales, and I want to project or astral project. So in my mind's eye, that's the only way I can explain it. If I was to say to you, I am visualizing that I'm in the secret location where I live, right? And I want to astral project. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm here, but I want to be physically, but not actually my body, but kind of my body, like a shadow body. I want to be in, I don't know, Amsterdam. I don't know why they came to mind. Okay, so this is quite, I don't think I ever did that. I think it was more like, all right, I am in, I don't know, place A, and I knew what place A was, so I had to really establish the parameters of what place A looked like when I was in a meditative state, so the feelings and thoughts I had when I was in place A. And then when I say astral projection, I was projecting in or visualizing in my mind that I was in place B, okay? So place B being whatever that place may be. So for the experiment that is this conversation, I'm going to say Amsterdam, but I don't think I did that far of a distance. I think I just did, I don't know, where I was and where I was projecting was probably like, I don't know, try to think, maybe half an hour from where I was. So it wasn't like I was mentally projecting somewhere completely outside of a realm that I didn't know existed or was that far, okay? But what I'm saying to you is my experience of actual projection was that I was in a very meditative state, okay? I was not asleep. I was actually awake but relaxed. And I was physically saying or visualizing that I was in place B. And my physical body wasn't there, but my astral body, in brackets, air brackets, was there. And literally I could, in real time, okay, by the way, in real time experience what place B was as in not walking around, but if I was to say I was like, I don't know how to explain it. If I was a ghost, if you believe in this, if I was just a essence of a being and somehow I was able to physically be in one place, but then my core essence and soul was cemented in one place, but was also able to interact with place in brackets B. That's what my understanding of astral projection is. And when I say to you that, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say to you that, hey, let's cut the shit. I believe in it. Believe in it. I remember doing this, okay, and feeling like I was actually physically in this other location, which was like from where I was residing at the time. I don't know, maybe half an hour away, for example, but I could clearly visualize where I was in the physical realm and where I wanted to be in the astral realm. And then having the sense that I was in this other place in real time in the astral world. Now, stop. Put the brakes on. Let's talk about it. You immediately might think, Amanda, you're full of shito. You might also think, Amanda, you may have been having a psychotic break. Was I having a psychotic break? No, I wasn't. I was actually lucid, okay? I wasn't having a psychotic break. Could it be that, thinking back, all right, because I don't do this shit now, could it be that at the time I was so invested and believed in it that it felt real but wasn't real at all? Or putting a big or in this, could it be that this actually did occur where I can say to you wholeheartedly that I was physically in body in one place, but was able to astrally, is that a word? Astrally project to another place and be in said place, but my physical body was in point A, but I was in point B, and then I was able to return to point A. So basically what I'm saying is, going back, if I was to say to you the idea of, is it your soul? I don't know. Or is it your aura? Is your soul your aura? I don't know. That's another discussion for another day. But if I was to say to you, you as a being are able to physically, as in your body, so your body which is made up of, your body, I don't know how to describe it. But if I was to say to you mentally, you're able to then leave your body. So I'm going to go back. If you are someone who meditates, okay, on a regular basis, you may or may not have come across meditations where it talks about, your body is relaxed and, your whole body, your whole physical body is so relaxed that you feel like you're coming out of your body and you're hovering on your actual physical being, okay? I don't know if that's your soul. I don't know if that is, well, I'm assuming that is your soul. I don't know. But that concept might not be as foreign, not Thorin as in TH, but F, foreign to you if I describe it like that. So if I was to say to you, you're in a highly meditative state where your body is physically relaxed, so you have your being, your physical being, and then you have that sense of you're actually hovering above your body. So it's not like another body. It's actually you, your presence, it is your soul. The core of who you are, your soul, is looking down on your physical body. Therefore, that, in brackets, soul not only can look down in one place, but can then astral project to another place and then not only be present in that other place. So you're in two places at one time, right? A, B, point A and point B. But then if I was to say to you, point B, you could actually interact with something in point B but not be physically there in point B, then that's just like, oh. And I'm telling you right now, did this happen to me? I'm telling you right now that I do recall where I have been in a state where I've been in a meditative state where I've astral projected to somewhere and I have actually been or felt, because then you might be saying, Amanda, you're fucking whack. I felt like I was actually I'm in point A, I've projected to point B, and I'm actually in point B and then come back to point A. Now, I remember at the time when I can't remember, it was around being a white, I don't know why it's around that, but I remember that it was very clear that when you talk about astral projection, that you choose a place that you recognize, all right, that you easily can recognize as your destination, as in you can project there, but then you can come back to where you actually physically are. Now, you might right now be thinking, Amanda, you're fucking full of shit. And I'm just going to have a quick drink of my drink break. And you know what? If you are someone who doesn't believe any of this, you probably would have already surmised that this whole conversation is crap, all right? I am telling you, be open-minded. How do you know it's crap if you've never attempted it, okay? And that's anything. How do you know something is not full of shit if you've actually never tried it, okay? Now, Wikipedia, and if I was to surely look at other sites via my friend Mr. Google, that it will tell me that astral projection is a pseudoscience, and it is completely, undeniably. Why is there someone pulling into my driveway? Oh. Oh, they're turning. Excuse me, don't use my driveway in power construction. Turn around. Anyway, yeah, call out to Empower Construction. No, because, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I am a very open-minded person. I am also very closed-minded when I start thinking about it. No, I am a very open-minded person. Just because I don't understand something doesn't mean it's not real, okay? I am saying to you right now, through my experiences in the past, astral projection, I'm calling it, astral projection is a real phenomena, okay? I can wholeheartedly say to you, hand on heart, that I have been in one place and astrally projected to another place and been in that other place. All right? Now, I'm not going to say I think I did it. It took a long time, okay? It wasn't something that I just, I was, in point A and just went, shut my eyes like, I dream a genie went, I was in place B. No, I'm still telling you that I really had to focus. I had to be calm. I had to concentrate, okay? I can say to you wholeheartedly that I actually believe in the premise, because it's a premise. I'm going to say it. No, there's no, like I said, astral projection is a pseudoscience. No one probably believes in it. A lot of people do, all right, but a lot of people don't. People who are listening to this podcast right now probably think, Amanda, you've now lost your mind. And I say to you, fuck off. Get fucked and fuck off. No, I am saying that I believe in it, okay? And I say that because I've actually done it. I can say to you that I have been in one place in physical body and mentally projected to another place and felt like I was in that other place in real time and then come back. Now, I'm not going to say to you that I had a conversation with someone in point B. What I'm going to say to you, though, is I can say honestly that I felt like I was in point A and I don't know how to describe it. How do I describe it? It feels like it's a little bit like levitation in the sense of you feel like you're having an out-of-body experience. Could it be that I don't know what it is. Is it your soul actually leaving your physical being? So your soul isn't your body, okay? Your soul is, I don't know how to describe it. It's your soul. It's your essence. It's you at its very core. I don't know. It's a feeling. I don't know what it is. That's a really hard conversation to have right now, but I really, truly can say to you that I have experience where I felt like I've left my physical body, my soul has left my body, and I have then been able to feel like I'm actually in another location completely away from where my physical body is and feel like I was actually there. Yep. I don't know what that was. That was my road. Broadcaster 2. And Road, by the way, just fucking sponsor me already. No. Look, yeah, this whole conversation, this whole podcast, look, we're at 40-something minutes now, and most people, I can't even speak, most people have probably tuned out and gone, Amanda, you really are off the chain on this one. But can I say to you that there are people out there who believe in this? And I would say to you, as someone I have experienced this, I believe in it. I'm not going to say I don't. I'm going to say I do. I do. I believe in astral projection. I absolutely 100% believe that you as a physical being can induce a meditative state. Now, I'll step back. I was not taking drugs, okay? I wasn't high. I wasn't on the coca. I wasn't on the fucking weed. I wasn't on the Valium. I wasn't on fucking anything, okay? I wasn't taking any hallucinated drugs. Well, cocaine's and I know what I'm talking about, cocaine. I was not, full stop, on any type of drug, okay? Zero, nada, nothing, okay? Air, is that classified a drug? No. I was absolutely on nothing, okay? I wasn't taking anything. I wasn't on weed. I wasn't on mushrooms. I wasn't on a psychedelic. I wasn't on Valium. I wasn't on anything, okay? cocaine. That's not going to do shit. But anyway, I wasn't on anything, okay? When I say to you, I experienced this, I fucking experienced it. Have I experienced it lately? No. Have I attempted it? No. I've got enough shit to deal with. When I tell you I've got enough shit to deal with in my life, I'm not doing astral planing, all right? Or projection, sorry. Astral projection. When I say to you, I 100%, 100% believe in astral projection, I'm saying it, okay? If you're still here listening to this podcast, I don't care. I believe in it. You don't have to, but I say to you and I challenge you, have you ever in your entire life, however your life long may be, may you be 20, 40, 50, 80 years old, have you ever considered, attempted, tried, believed in the concept that is astral projection? I challenge you to try, okay? Now, I'm not saying it may or may not be for you. It might be something where you just don't have the ability to do it, or you don't believe enough in it. I know, is it about believing? I don't know. But, yeah, I believe in it. Okay? There's nothing more to say than that. Look, can I say to you that Gandhi, okay, and we know who that is, does Gandhi astral project? I would say yes. I would say that he would be someone who would astral project. Okay? I'm calling it. I'm saying it. I don't know if it's true or not. But I reckon he would. Would I say to you that there's a lot of people who, when they talk about meditation, like real, I know, straight away I'm thinking of monks, okay? What I say to you, for someone who gets into such a state where they're so solely focused on their breathing and being present in the moment and being mindful and just going within and sensing their, I don't know, their third eye, if you believe in that, believe in their chakras, believe in any of that. Is it not plausible that you can do this? Okay, so I'm going to say to you right now, there's a shit ton of bitches. I don't know why I'm saying this. There's a shit ton of women, all right, that go to yoga. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. There's a whole lot of women who go to yoga, okay? There's different types of yoga, but usually, I'm being very generic in brackets, at the end, they will often have so many minutes where they just lie down, they breathe, they relax, they be mindful of their body, and then just go into a meditative state. Can you tell me that some of these women could not, in their entirety, not believe in the astral projection? All right? Because I'm telling you, there's a shit ton of women out there who regularly do yoga every day, twice a day, twice a day, multiple times during the week. If they're doing this meditation, okay, and believing in namaste, can you not tell me that they wouldn't ever believe in astral projection? Now, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of these women don't go to yoga for the meditation part. They go for it for, I don't know, some sense of like somehow this is increasing their flexibility or their body awareness, or they just like it, or they just want to go with their friend, or I don't know. There's so many reasons why women or men go to yoga, okay? I can tell you right now that if you are, in my opinion, okay, this is my opinion, if you're a yogi, okay, this idea or ideal of astral projection should not be out of your circumference, okay? Circumference might be the wrong word, but out of your realm of existence, okay? The idea or ideal of astral projection should be something that you may or may not be aware of, but you would not particularly poo-poo, because really, if you're a true yogi, you would understand what I'm talking about, okay? I don't know. Anyway, how do I sum this up? I'm going to sum this up. I'm telling you right now, number one, astral projection is real, okay? In my opinion, in my personal opinion, what I've experienced, astral projection is a real phenomenon. May I shout out to anyone out there who listens to this podcast, do you believe in astral projection? Have you experienced this phenomena? Is this something you think is full of shito? I'd love to know. And so that leads me into the end of this podcast, and I'm saying to you, if you believe or don't believe, let me know. Drop me an email at info@thetequilahour.com.au. So I do primarily have my handles, which is the Tequila Hour and the one Amanda on Instagram. And I do also have the same handles on YouTube as well. On these two platforms, I'd love you to take the time to actually listen to this podcast. I'd love you to take the time to subscribe or, follow or all of the above. And more importantly, I'd like you to take the time to contact me, because if there are subjects like this one, which, let's be honest, most people don't believe in this, okay? If this is something that you'd like to talk about further, if this is something that you, are professional or expert in, love to know about it. Or if you're someone who just basically thinks it's full of shit, again, I'd still like to know. Look, I'm open-minded, okay? Just because I've experienced it doesn't mean you will or won't in the future. If you haven't experienced, doesn't mean it's not real, in my opinion, okay? There's a lot of things out there that I can't explain. Really, I cannot. And then there's a lot of things that even the most intelligent people in the entire world cannot explain a phenomena themselves. Does that make it not real? No. So, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So anytime, always contact me via my email, info@thetequilahour.com.au, and I will leave it there for today. And I look forward to hearing, catching up with you. I don't know what I'm saying. Catching up with you on the next one, and I'll leave it there. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for those who actually do take the time to listen to these podcasts. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye. Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. There's your Michael on vacation, leave me in the top of something. Can you take me on a date? The simple these days.
I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know life can be busy, love, but you ain't time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you